Hi, my name is Jonathan.
And I'm Adam.
Today we're going to tell you about some movies for you movie collectors out there. And we want to show you some films that we know and love. First,
The Underworld series.
so far I've got like 3 of them. For one, this series is kind of mixed up because the third one should actually be the first one. But as soon as the fourth one comes out, part 2, right now they only have part 1 out. And I didn't even know they cut it in half, but as soon as both of them is out, I'm going to go get them. And of course, my Underworld, my Resident Evil series. And man, Mila Jovovich plays a good part in this film. And she's a pretty good fighter. You should see the movies. And, well, these movies are pretty
amazing.
Pretty good movies, and they make good addition to your collection. And of course, I'm sure you're familiar with an old classic called The Aliens. As you see, you wouldn't believe how long it took me to get these. These movies are like old classics. I grew up watching them pretty much. I'm trying to find the other 2. And And here's mine and Adam's personal favorite. Oh, darn it if I can find it.
In the bottom.
And here's mine and Adam's personal favorite. And we watched the whole series one night. The Killjoy films. And yeah, the third one is the best. First, we're going to tell you about the first one. In the first one, it all began when this boy was getting bullied on by these 3 gangsters.
Over a girl.
And he ended up summoning Killjoy. It was a big mistake.
And he was also killed by the gang members.
So it was too late. So they got tricked into going to the ice cream truck, and pretty much
that's where they met their demise.
And then the people who he killed was already dead, and pretty much they got screwed up. And the second one is about juveniles. These people wound up paying the price. One girl made a mistake trying to contact Killjoy, and
in order to save another juvenile who got shot for breaking into a redneck woman's house.
And pretty much it didn't work at all. And of course the third one, it was about 3 people.
Well, in the first one, that Michael, his dad, is the one that conjures up Killjoy.
Yeah, that's true. The third one was about 3 people in this movie. No, that was 4 people. My bad. 2 girls and 1 boy. It was about this time Killjoy wasn't alone. They had Killjoy.
They got Punchy, Batty Booth, and Freakshow.
Man, Freakshow, he was wicked looking. I mean, take a good look at his face. I mean, tell me, you think that's creepy? Man, talk about a nightmare. Power to the people! Please! Oh, please! Well, the movie gets kind of funny as far as the series goes. And for you people that loves crazy movies about dolls,
I thought you had it.
the people that likes crazy movies about dolls, well, let's just say this movie was an old classic. I've been watching it ever since I was just a boy.
Sure it ain't in here?
I'm sure. And shoot.
Here we go again.
Oh boy. We're doomed.
Might be in the second drawer. There it is.
And to tell you the truth, I've been watching this ever since I was a kid. As you can see, 2, 3, and 4 are all together in this disc. Well, I meant to say 2, 3, and 4, 5. Well, Chucky number 2 was my favorite. Child's Play 2 was the best. Well, because I thought it was awesome. And for those of you who really loves romance, ladies, of course, well, I know it's a double feature, but
It's a his and her double feature, by the way.
and Hitch is a pretty good movie. I kind of like it. Well, I like it a lot. And well, also, if you people really love hero films, I got Spider-Man, all 3 of them, and
Also Batman.
pretty much the 3rd one was the best.
And personally, I'm a big fan of Batman. You got,
Of course, it's a quadruple feature. Yes, Batman is one of the best films. For one, they did a crappy job on the Joker on the new one, The Dark Knight. Well, because they made him look like he was on crack. I mean, really, if you think about it, it was good, but the old ones were better. And I heard that the Joker killed himself, the original Joker, of course. And also, if you people... Yeah, let's put the X-Men in there. Here. And also, here's one that's been out for so many years. Right now, I almost got all of them, but not all of them, but...
the X-Men series.
Well, in the series, first they came out with X-Men, the very first movie, which Sabretooth was in. Did a pretty darn good job on this one. Then came the second one, when Wolverine came back, and the sad part was Jean Grey died. Well, they thought she was dead. And then in the third one, she came back. She came back as the Phoenix. One going crazy and killing everybody. And no thanks to Magneto, he just made things a lot worse. And of course, it was a pretty good film. Pretty much the whole series was great. And
Also, X-Men Origins Wolverine.
yeah, X-Men Origins Wolverine. Do you remember the big guy with the mohawk? His name was Blob. I'm sure you remember him from X-Men Evolution. Y'all should remember him, right? Kids WB? You remember him, don't you?
Yeah.
He's in there. And also Gambit's in there. Crap, who else is in there?
I don't know, I've seen this one.
and pretty much I forgot who else was in there. And we pretty much like the X-Men. And for those of you who like to watch snake movies, well, first here's Anacondas. Well, it's the second film. This is pretty good, but not as good as the first one. As you see, the first one was a lot more realistic. In the first one, Ice Cube was in it, and the snake wasn't all that big. But it was good. I mean, really, it was a good film if you're an adult, of course. And I just want you to know, for all you movie collectors that are out there, there's a film that I'm looking for right now, and right now I'm having a hard time trying to look for it.
While he's looking for it, if you like some of the older classics, like I do, you might enjoy the movie The Mask with Jim Carrey, I believe, is in it.
The Mask is a pretty good film, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And I found it. Never mind. Well, The Boogeyman, Part 1 and 3. Right now I'm trying to find the second one. What I want you to do is, I want you to go on Facebook, and I want you to take a picture of your best movies and post them on my Facebook account. Okay? And I want you to rate your comments on my channel. I really appreciate it. And also, if you like a really good classic, if you really like Twister, now this right here is a really good film. Twister's been around for, I don't know, I was pretty young when this came out, I guess.
No, the 90s, wasn't it?
Yeah, I believe so. It was from the 90s. Man, this movie's the bomb.
96.
It was kind of sad, though. I was about 6 years old when it came out. Well, at the time, I was just a little kid. Well, also, and then here's one of my old-time favorites. Blade is one of the best vampire slayers around. And Blade will look great in your collection. I mean, he looks awesome. Blade is the best vampire slayer all around. And speaking of vampires, let's click on it. Here's my other vampire collection. This is known as from the Dusk Till Dawn series. I pretty much like all of them, but well, I kind of like the first one because, well, whoops, that was the third one. George Clooney played a really good part as a murderer. And he was a really good actor. He also played in Batman, of course. And pretty much that would be it, folks.